Hey guys, how's it going? And welcome back to another live stream. Hope you guys are ready to celebrate Halloween. Hope you guys are ready to celebrate Dia De Los Muertos. I'm over here, dressed up and ready to go. Hope you guys are ready to go as well. A little sick, unfortunately. So the costume, kind of fit appropriately. I basically, just got out of the hospital, literally, and here I am. I made it just in time, for you guys, to do the live stream. So hope you guys are ready, to have some fun. I even got I just literally got here from the hospital. I even got my own little sippy cup, I'm ready to go. So hope you guys are ready to go too. I asked you guys a question. There's a few new options or a few new things here with YouTube just in time, and it allows me to ask you guys a question. It allows me to do a few other things like have a goal or what have you. Anyways, let me see. All right, but anyways, but yeah. So what is your Halloween costume this year? By the way, I'm guessing everybody's out there celebrating Halloween, having fun. I see everybody's out there doing their thing. I was out and about earlier today, and it was a different vibe. Christian is at school. She teaches at the art school, and she said, half the people didn't show up, and then the people that did show up, they were just dressed up as Halloween and whatever, So it is what it is. Yes, I'm okay. I survived. Again, I just had a little sickness, as you guys can see. I got my little. So just let people know what I'm sick of, what happened. But anyways, I think some of you guys know. I think some of you guys are fully aware. I'm not going anywhere. You guys already. Oh, thank you, Eduardo. Dia de Muertos, Dia de los Muertos. Whatever, people pronounce it in different ways. It is what it is. It means the same thing. Sorry if I hurt your feelings or anything like that. My apologies. We're also celebrating Halloween, and we're just celebrating it. As you guys already know, out here in Mexico, it's all about a celebration. And so, instead of mourning the death of loved ones, they celebrate it out here. As you guys can see from the video, I'm showing in the background. So that video I'm showing in the background is from the local festivities here in Merida, Yucatan. It's out here. It's the Mayan version of it. The Mayan celebration of the festivities of Dia de Muertos, Dia de los Muertos, and basically it's called Hanal Pixán, and basically it's their version. And every part of Mexico celebrates it differently. In some parts of Mexico they celebrate it. Again, just depending on the indigenous people that are in the area, and the roots, the religion, there's many factors. It's basically a blend of holidays. It's their own holiday. Again, I'm not a historian here when it comes to this stuff, but long story short, it is a very unique holiday to Mexico. There are versions of this in some parts of the world, but basically it's a mix, from the religions and the beliefs that were already here from the indigenous people, plus the beliefs that came over from the Spanish and Catholicism, and they made their own, version of it, their own holiday, and they celebrate the Day of the Dead, basically for a few days. Each day means something different. I think, one day they celebrate the death of pets. Another day they'll celebrate the death of children. Another day they celebrate all of it, and so on and so forth. And so basically, as you guys can see, there's altars, and every single family, us included, we have our own altar. And we make an altar during this time of the year where we honor our loved ones, people that have passed away. In my case, my dad, my grandma, a bunch of, poor family members. For Christians, same thing, grandparents, yada, 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 and you can put anybody there, it's basically remembering the dead. And so what you do, during the offering, when you put this altar, as you guys can see from the video there, there's all kinds of different things on the altar. Everything from flowers to food, to other offerings. So for example, if your grandpa, that passed away that you're honoring, in the altar, if he liked to drink rum, if he liked to smoke cigarettes, if he liked to have sweet breads, like sugary sweets, fruits, whatever it is that they love, that they like the most, that's what you put at the altar, because you're basically offering, this, to the spirit. You're offering this to them so that they can come back one more time, to spend time with you, and so you guys can, celebrate together. So you entice them by bringing them, by giving them what they want. So again, depending on who passed away, depending on what you're going to put at the altar, basically what you're putting there is their favorite things, their favorite, whatever their favorite things were, or things that symbolized what their favorite things were at one time. And not just those things, but also, food and other things. I mean, again, depending on who it was. So, yeah, anyways. So let me see. I asked you guys a question. I know this thing works or not, but I'm gonna ask you guys anyways again. So anyone out there in the audience, dressing up as, for Halloween this year? By the way, you guys know I do my live stream on the other channel as well. It's funny because I think I got, both the thumbnails for both my things confused. But either way, shout out to all you guys out there. By the way, I am actually sick, so my apologies. Let me play a little music. So yes, I am joining you guys out here today, despite me being sick. Yeah, I was actually going to use this one, for this live stream, and I was going to use the other one for the other live stream. But whatever, I don't think it really matters. I think they're basically interchangeable, right? But yeah, I'm recovering, right now I'm recovering from a nasty cold. I got a cold over the weekend or something, and gradually it just kind of got worse. I mean, I've been taking things to treat it. It could have been way worse, but still, been pretty bad. In fact, I lost my voice. I lost my voice on Monday night. I'm sorry, on Tuesday night, I lost my voice. And I lost my voice yesterday, and I'm like, oh my God, am I going to be able to even do the live stream today? And, surely enough, I was. Thank God I got, the best nurse in the world. I got Christian. And, she was able to nurse me back to health. She got me she made me some chicken soup. And, I've been taking a lot of, I'm sorry. What is it, like home remedies? A lot of, vitamin C. We got a lot of, limes and other, vitamin C producing fruits out here. So anyways, I was able to make myself, what I usually make myself, what they make for sick people out here. So again, there's my nurse out there. You see her? She took care of me. She nursed me back to health, or she's been nursing me back to health. Anyways, but yeah, like, basically making a little tea, with some garlic and onions. Sorry. That's a soup. Anyways, a little tea, with garlic and lime juice and honey, and maybe throw some aspirin in there, maybe throw a little rum in there, make something like that, or just drinking some straight up, lime juice, lemon juice with some honey, make, kind of like a makeshift lemonade, and, those things, so, been doing things like that, taking zinc, taking other things, and just resting, as much as I can, and, but yeah, just, recovering. Been coughing up a lot of, phlegm. You know how that is when you get really sick. But long story short, yeah, it could have been a lot worse. Thank God I'm pretty healthy, and my immune system is doing its best, and here we are. But anyway, so yeah, tonight, here in Merida, Yucatan, they are having the festivities that you're seeing behind you right now. So everything you're seeing behind you, again, and I'm showing you video from years ago that I filmed, but every single year they do this celebration of Dia De Los Muertos out here, Hanal Pixán here in Merida, Yucatan. And basically, it's exactly the same, which is awesome. Sometimes it changes for better, in the sense of there's more stuff, more people, more whatever, but more offerings, and all that. But it's basically kind of like the same thing. So tonight, that's what we're going to be doing. Tonight we're going to be going out there. It's going to be raining. It's raining right now, but rain's supposed to subside. So basically, we're just going to wait until the rains stop, and then we're going to go out there and celebrate. And so, everybody dresses up in different ways. Some people dress up in the traditional way. Some people dress up in costumes. Some people dress up like me. Since Halloween is on the 31st, it's kind of been mixed, whatever. But this is not necessarily a Halloween costume. You know what I mean? I mean, it is, for this purpose of this, what I'm doing here for the live streams. But tonight, I'm just dressed up. You know what I mean? That's it. Yeah, sorry, I'm going to be powering through. I'm not going to be doing a super long live stream today. Like I said, I've been battling a cold and I lost my voice, and it's a miracle I even have my voice back today. So I don't want to lose it again. So I can already, feel it. As I'm talking, this is the most I've talked in a few days. Starting to go away. But anyways, yeah, I just wanted to do, my normal Thursday live streams. Wanted to be here for you guys. I know most of you guys are out there busy celebrating Halloween right now, or getting ready for the last minute Halloween stuff in the USA. And same here, same thing we're doing here. Again, this year, they're celebrating the Hanal Pixán, aka the Day of the Dead out here in the Yucatan. They're doing that at the same time as Halloween, so tonight, because they have other festivities. The Day of the Dead is really the 1st, the 2nd, of November, and so today they're going to be doing everything you're looking at behind you. They're going to be doing that today, and then tomorrow, Saturday, Sunday, is a Day of the Dead celebrations. But basically what you're looking at now is what we're going to later tonight. And right now in the video, you're not seeing that many crowds because everybody's in the cemetery. And you're going to see us go to the cemetery in a minute. And then because they have like a show, like a ceremony, like a whole thing in the cemetery. And then once all that stuff in the cemetery is done, everybody spills out to the streets, and then, it goes hog wild. So, we wanted to get there early today, but right now, we're just watching the weather and waiting for the rains. So as soon as it stops raining, we're heading out. So whatever that time is. Out here right now, it's getting dark around 5:30, 6 o'clock. And there is no time change because they stopped doing the time zone change thing here. So, but long story short, yeah, so this, you're watching this and it's like 5, 6 o'clock, 6 o'clock, I would say, at night. So we're again, we don't know when the rain's going to stop, but around that time is when we're going, which is around 6 o'clock. And then everybody spills out to the street from the cemetery like around 8 o'clock, I think. And the festivities go until like 11, 12 o'clock. And tomorrow's a holiday. Some places will open for business, but not every place. All right, let me read some comments here. Shout out to everybody. Shout out to Chris Titus. Feliz Dia De Los Muertos. Garcia says, thanks, hope you're okay in the hospital. So yeah, I mean, even though I did come from the hospital because I'm sick of these bitches, it says right here. You like my costume? but I actually did get sick. I got something wrong with my foot, which has kind of hindered my walking ability, and then I got really sick, from a cold, and because I have been having to go to the hospital a lot. And there's something going around, there's people, all the kids are sick at Christian school, all the people are sick everywhere, it's that time of the year, you already know. But anyways, long story short, I got sick. It's not the worst sickness in the world, I've had way worse. This is nothing, it's not even the top 10, but still, annoying enough to, be sick, But anyways, I'm just dressed like this, because I was at the hospital, like I said, multiple times helping a friend that had to have emergency surgery, so I was just helping them out. And so while on one of those trips to the hospital, I was like, oh, perfect, I can just pick myself up a Halloween costume. And, and again, here, I said, oh, what am I sick of? I'm like, I'm sick of these bitches, that's right. I'm sick of So that's where we're at with that. So yeah. So like I said, I got my little sippy cup. I got my oxygen. I got my my concussion. Like Tua. There we go. We're ready to rock and roll. And so and then Christian's gonna dress up like a bee, a cute bee. So she's gonna go as a bee. I'm gonna go as someone that just got out of the hospital. I'm sick of these bitches. I'm literally sick as well, so it's kind of perfect, So yeah, and I'm probably gonna go with some crutches because one crutch at least, because like I said, my foot hurts and there's a lot of walking to do. So I'm also heavily medicated right now, so my apologies. If I'm a little off, more off than usual. But yeah, I'm a little medicated. Oh, that was loud. Due to the fact that I'm sick. So. Oh, and by the way, is the music too loud? Oh man, I just realized. I don't know if the music from the Halloween stuff is too loud in the background. I turned it down. My apologies. So yeah, I've been sick all week. No excuses though. But like I said, I lost my voice a couple, the last few days. It's a miracle I have it now. I'm kind of starting to lose it, but I gotta keep it. So I got my foot messed up. So I'm hobbling about. I'm sick with a cold. I'm sick of these bitches. Is that working? What's it working? Man, I don't know what's going on anymore. Oh, there we go. Bruh. But anyways, all good though. All good in the neighborhood. Hope you guys are having fun. Let me see. How do I? Never used these before. I don't know if I got it in right. Get it in the hole. Are you too good for the hole? So anyways. But yeah, so this whole getup, cost me like $5, $6. To get this whole getup. $6 Halloween costume. Look at this. What do you guys think? Ta-da. All right. Ready to rock and roll. Gotta make sure I tie my oxygen thing here. So I don't trip over it. And then yeah, that's it. So shout out to everyone out there. By the way, can you guys hear something in the background? Can you guys hear that in the background? Is it too overpowering? Because I can't really tell on my end. I can't hear it on my end. My apologies. Anyways, Jen says, "Do I have any haunted stories to tell us about Mexico?" Well, no, I don't. But actually, I'm glad you brought that up because it will be story time, on my other channel. So when I'm done live streaming here, I'm gonna take a short break, and then we're gonna go live stream on my other channel, and you guys can check that out there on my other channel. And we are gonna be sharing spooky stories, all right, over there. And I do get some stories about Mexico, but not spooky stories. The spooky stories over there. I'll tell you some stories about Mexico in a second. All right, where were we? Hold on, sorry. No, right. Okay. So, but yeah, I'm glad you brought that up too about Mexico. So I don't have spooky stories about Mexico, but I do have stories about Mexico. No haunted stories or anything like that. So in Mexico, okay, so back when we were kids, when we were younger, all the way up until we're teenagers, young adults. We celebrate Halloween. We go to Halloween parties, when we're younger, because we want to go trick or treating, get the candy, all that stuff. When you're older, it's because, you want to go get drunk and stuff like that. But, after a certain age, it stops, unless you got kids. But out here in Mexico, because of the Day of the Dead celebrations and because they make a big deal out of it, and it's just such a different thing, and everyone celebrates all kinds of things out here. It just, gets you really into the spirit of dressing up. So so what you're watching here, this was in 2019, and I moved here to Mexico in 2018, but I moved here in June, late, so June to, October. I don't even know this was a thing. So I didn't really go to that, okay? But then in 2019, by the time 2019 rolled around, I was already dating Christian. And, Christian said, hey, let's go to the Day of the Dead stuff. And so, we came to the Day of the Dead thing. And this is the first time that I went to the Day of the Dead. And then the following year was COVID. And then all that other stuff. So it was canceled for a few years. And then, they started doing it again, I think, a couple years ago. And, like 3 years ago. And then I started going out again. But I didn't film it anymore because basically it's the same thing. And I wanted to have fun. I filmed it once, these videos don't do that well anyways. I'd rather have fun, than go out there and film something, again. But anyways, long story short, every year I dressed up as something. So one year I went as Jason. Again, you can see it on the thumbnail. Here, I'll show you here again on this thumbnail, my Jason. So you see right there. One year I went as Jason. All right. Then another year I went as the Joker. You guys have seen that one. That's on the thumbnail. For this one. So one year I went as the Joker. I don't know which one was first. And then this year, look at this. I'm going to that. So, long story short, out here, just because of the mood and how things are, man, it's just so much more fun, or just get you more in the mood to dress up and have fun and all that stuff. So, this year, you're not going to wait for Halloween. And I got this Halloween costume, actually. I got this Halloween costume idea, like a while ago. And I couldn't wait. I couldn't wait to try it out. Because I'm always sick of these bitches. So anyways, and I showed Christian and I go, hey, what do you think about this? And she started laughing, cracking up. And she's like, oh, that's great. And I go, hey, do you think I should put it in Spanish? And he goes, no. Trust me, everybody knows what you mean. I'm like, so I was like, perfect costume. And so that's it. So I got this together. So like the whole costume, everything, cost me like $6, meaning, this right here. What is it, like the gown, what is it, the hospital gown? I already had the tape, the piece of cardboard, I just tied it with some string that I had here. And what else? Oh yeah, and then I bought this. So when I was at the hospital, like I said, with my friend, I bought the gown and I bought this. And that's it. Easy peasy. And then Christian, she wanted to be a bee, so she went to, to El Centro, and she just, started going through the market. The market, here, I'll show you real quick. The market I'm talking about here. The market that I was just at recently. So she went to that market. Let me see, where's that market? Shout out to Dave that was out there with us at the market. Man, how long ago was it? Yeah, my apologies. Yeah, I'm still sick. Where's the market video? I can't find it. Like I said, there it is. Yeah, my apologies again. A little sick. I'm still a little sick, so I appreciate you guys bear with me here. So let me show you the market. So anyway, Christian went to this market. Okay. So she was at this market, and then she started piecing together her costume. And her costume, what she wanted, she wanted to be a bee, so she got herself, one place she got herself the wings, and another place she got herself like some socks or something, for whatever, some leggings, and da-da-da-da-da. a little stinger. I think she already had the stinger natural. But anyways, long story short, she got a little costume together and we're good to go. And that's it. It was easy. But again, many people do it here, just like they do in the USA, where they'll go out, to a costume store and they'll spend a lot of money on a costume, okay, that they don't need to spend. And, they spend a lot of money on a costume that, they don't need to spend money on. Because again, this costume, that costume, I went to Amazon real quick. It's like, oh, so she didn't have to go to the market. And it's like, bro, just a costume that wasn't even as good. It was like 800, 1,000 pesos. It's like 40, 50 bucks. And I'm like, bro, what? You know what I mean? So my costume and her costume was like $5 a pop. You know what I mean? So it's like, yeah, no thanks. You know what I mean? But anyways, as you guys can see, cemetery, the events were over. So now the parade starts and everybody just starts making their way out of the cemetery and spilling out to the street, basically to where, what I was showing you earlier. All right. And so these people are all, I don't know, part of some group. I'm not quite sure the whole thing here, how they get to be part of that group. But, they go first, and then after they go, then everybody in the cemetery that was watching the events goes after. And then you're going to see, gets a little cray-cray out there, But like I said, see, everybody dresses up. You're going to see multiple people dressing up. And this is in 2019, okay? So many years ago. So, all right. And, but yeah, people dress up in whatever, People love Halloween out here. People love death and macabre out here, all that stuff. They love everything out here. They love to celebrate this stuff. You know what I mean? It's different culture, and some people like it, some people don't. I particularly love it. I love the fact that they celebrate, Day of the Dead, Halloween at the same time. They celebrate all that. I love that they celebrate, Christmas. Again, look, right now, this is like not officially, but officially the start of the holiday season. From this point on, it's a celebration. People are still working and doing their thing, but for the most part, everybody is in party mode, and they're in party mode until like mid-January. You know what I mean? Like it goes all the way through. So right now it's starting, November, kind of like, it's just November, everybody kind of getting everything ready and braced up. And then basically as soon as December starts, it's just nonstop partying, all the way through, till, like I said, mid-January. Because they celebrate like Three Kings Day. Remember, they're very religious and Catholic out here. So, they're celebrating not just Santa Claus, Christmas, they're celebrating everything, everything Christmas. Sorry, I mean, everything holiday related. So look, right there. Oh, man. Can I rewind this real quick? Yeah, right there. Here. That's called El Pib. Okay, and that is like the traditional tamal that they eat in this region. You see right there, the green thing there right next to Lambo. Lambo's basically, you see it right there? That thing right there. So that's wrapped in banana leaves, all right? But it's a giant tamal, and inside the tamal, there's either chicken or pork or whatever, plus, a bunch of other local Mayan specific, region specific things in that tamal. Remember, everybody, they know that tacos and tamales, see, look, there it is. And, they're all associated with Mexican cuisine. But it's not the same tamal all over Mexico. Same as not the same taco all over Mexico. Remember, Mexico's a huge country just like the USA. So they make hamburgers very different in Miami as they do in New York, Chicago, Texas, LA, Seattle, Montana, you name it. Same thing here. No matter where you're at, no matter what state you're in or what region you're in, they got different versions of the tacos, the tamales, the everything. So in this region, is very different than the rest of Mexico. They have this tamal and they call it El Pib, and they only have it during this time of the year, which is November. Okay? November going on through November. Sorry. Oh yeah, don't forget to hit the likes, whatever. By the way, I'm already a little My apologies if I'm a little all over the place. Like I said, I'm on some painkillers. Not necessarily for the cold, but like a little bit, but mostly because of my foot. I've been having foot problems, and yeah, don't get me started on all that. But anyways, I mean, I'm fine. I'll live. I'll survive. But so yeah, my apologies. And by painkillers, I'm not a. Anyways, I don't want to get all on specific. All legals, obviously, but what I'm saying is that not what you think, all right? You know what I mean. When you're in pain and you got shit to do, you got things you got to take, all right? So it is what it is. All right, anyways, all right. Pirate says, I spent $62 on a shitty NASA costume. Damn, that sucks, Pirate. So, yeah. Okay, you can barely hear. Okay, anyway, but yeah, $6 ain't. Oh, yeah, sorry, let me push play. My apologies, I froze the screen on the tamal there. But anyway, so tonight for dinner, that's what we're having. We're just going to go out there and eat, all kinds of goodies. And that's it. I've been saving cash, throughout the week. Not cash. I mean cash, but like small bills. Because remember, look. Well, you're looking at who the vendors are. The vendors are maybe basically mom and pop stores, and just people that live in the area. And they're like, hey, I'm gonna make some tamales and sell it to the people. So anyways, long story short, it's all homemade stuff. So there's a mini peeb, a mini tamal, a mini whatever, a mini local tamal. But anyways, long story short. We're just gonna go out there, but we just need change, so you need small bills and change, so you can buy all the goodies, because most of these people don't have change, for big bills. And if you bring big bills, you're not gonna be able to get change. You're not gonna be able to really have fun. So, anyways, throughout the week, I've been kind of just saving up a small change, just to make sure I can get all stuff. And so they even have like the beer and the liquor stores open. You're walking down the street. You're basically walking from the cemetery to the center of the city. And, there's all kinds of stores and all kinds of homes and all kinds of whatever. So the people in the homes, they go out of their way. And then, they put their altar out there. And then they also, some of them sell stuff. Some of them play music, some of them whatever. But then the businesses, let's say there's like a beer store. They're going to be selling beer, so it's very convenient. And then, you can just go on ahead and drink the beer as is, or you can just, put it in your convenient sippy cup, that I got from the hospital. Actually, Christian got this for me, but see, now I can use this. See? All right. Oh, shout out to Joe Peach with the $5 super chat. Thank you very much. Much appreciated. Hold on. All right, so there's some noise in the background. All right, it's not too overpowering. All right, that's good. Thank you very much. Thank you. Oh man, I'm feeling like. Anyway, so yeah, I gotta save my energy for later. Anyway, so Joe says, we need 9 more super chats. Can you help me to see Jose drink and dance? Yes. So YouTube has launched a few new things this year. I mean, not this year. This week, whatever. Anyways, one of the things is goals. I mean, I know today is like. By the way, there's not that many viewers out here today. I know it's Halloween. I get it. You know what I mean? It's that time of year. Everybody's doing their thing on their end. But during other times when we have more bigger crowds and we're talking about actual things instead of just fucking around here. Celebrating Halloween. It's like a Halloween Christmas party. I'm sorry, like a Halloween office party. You know what I mean? Anyways, the point I'm making is that's more for that when we have more people in the audience so that we can go on ahead and, meet those goals so that, I can drink and dance. But I can still drink and dance. I'm dancing and I'm drinking, so. Not alcohol. This is not alcohol. This is like coffee. See, I wanted to say it's like the lemonade thing, but I already drank that shit. Anyway, shout out to Joe Peach with the $5. Muchas gracias, senor. Wahoo fan says, yeah, it's a lot of money for the NASA costume. These masks these people are wearing are very realistic and high quality. Yeah, man. Have you seen some of those masks, the people are wearing these days? Basically, Yeah, they look super realistic. By the way, I gotta get this tied up better. You know what I mean? This is like a real gown. You know, I got my ass open in the back, so and I gotta get that fixed. So look at that. Look at what Christian's having. She loves that shit. That shit like a fucking. That's gonna destroy your stomach. A stomach bomb. But look at that. So it's a bag of Tostitos. They put ham. They put cheese. They put corn. They put jalapenos. Terrible. Disgusting. But yeah, anyway, so look at that. She loves that shit. But that's not that spicy, by the way. Because she doesn't like spice. She's Mexican, after all. She does like a little spice, you know. They all do, but it's not really spicy. But yeah, I mean, that the whole thing is. And you know that, you know, there's the Texas version. You know, there's other versions of this, right? Don't they call this like a something Frito taco or Frito pie, right? Frito pie. So the Frito pie they have in Texas and in that southwest region of the U.S., that's what they got. I'm sorry. I mean the Frito pie is the north version. You know, the Tex-Mex version. But as you make your way all the way down to the southern tip of Mexico, which is where we're at, you get to sorry. You get to this version here. Yeah, sorry, I'm just trying to. Thank you, Melissa. I don't know what explanation you want me to. But anyways, but yeah, long story short, you know, that's the southern version of the Frito pie. And anyway, so those are marzipan, I think. Marzipan? And they're made out of peanuts. You know, it's just basically peanuts mushed together. Not peanut butter, but whatever. It's like a candy. You know, and some are good. You know, some have, the ones that are really made out of peanuts are really good, but yeah, long story short, you see everybody just opening up their little business. Some of these places already have a business, some not. That's like a kid, you know, basically selling fucking smoothies with his fucking home blender, you know. So, yeah, good stuff, good things. But yeah, so tonight, you know, that's where we're going. Okay, so tonight we're gonna be going here. I'm not gonna be filming it or anything like that. I filmed it once. You know, it's the same shit every year. One thing or another. But it's fun. You know, it's fun because it's like, you know, even though it's like kind of like the same thing, it's not the same thing. You know what I mean? Like it's like, you know, they always have like little different, you know, obviously different booths. You know, different food. You know, obviously you can just the staples that you can expect. You know, you know, there's gonna be many things, you know, that are always gonna be there. You know, like typical Yucatecan food, but you know, there's always new things to see, new things to eat. You know, I'm sure, you know, besides, you know, like for example, when we go this time, we're not going to go to the cemetery to see, you know, the events in the cemetery because we've already seen those events. It's the same shit every year. But, you know, like on the outside, you know, they do have other events, other music, other things going on. So we're going to, you know, check those out and see, you know, and that's it. And eat the food and enjoy. Both, Melissa, both. You know, this is my costume. See? Here, let me show you my costume. Thanks for noticing. Thank you. Look at this. Here, let me show you the big screen version of it. Look at that. That's right. I'm sick here. But yes, I hurt myself. I hurt my foot. Okay, and I'm also sick. You know, I've been sick for a little under a week. You know, coughing up phlegm. In fact, I lost my voice last couple days. So yeah, it's been. I didn't think I was gonna be able to. See, you get more costumes there. You see, Mexicans dressing up. But yeah, long story short, yeah, I didn't think I was gonna be able to dress up because I'm sorry, I didn't think I was gonna be able to do the live streams today simply because like I said, I lost my voice and I had like an interview I had to do yesterday and I couldn't do it because like I lost my voice. Like, ugh. So I was like forced to rest. It's fine, when I get sick, it's just my body saying, "Hey, bro, take a break, relax, lay in bed, get lazy. It's okay, you're good." And so today, today I wasn't really, what is it, stressing it too much because I prepared that just in case I didn't have my voice today, that I would figure something out. I would still go live and just figure something out. But I got my voice back, and again, I don't want to force it. We're gonna be ending this in a little bit because, again, I still got a whole night ahead of me. And plus, again, remember, guys, I got my other live stream, okay? And my other live stream, again, as soon as I'm done here, I'm going to take a 5-minute break and we're going to go over there. Please join me over there. All right? If you guys want to help me out, you guys want to support me, my show, everything I do, go over there to the other channel and hit the like. Subscribe to the other channel if you haven't already. I'm putting the link in the chat if you haven't. Okay? Been there yet. But anyways, please go help support my dumbass. Thank you. Anyways, so yeah, I forgot what I was saying, but yeah, we're gonna go do that, and then that's it. We're just gonna, get ready for the festivities tonight, and those are the festivities. Very excited, can't wait. It's gonna be a lot of fun. All right, so yeah, and so like I was saying, depends on many factors. Depends on what you're gonna dress up as or how you're gonna dress up, and depending on what part of Mexico you're in, depends on how you celebrate the Day of the Dead. They celebrate it very differently in Oaxaca as they do in Mexico City, as they do in Guadalajara, in Monterrey, and Tijuana, and everywhere, and then out here in the Yucatan and Merida, all very different. Ooh, sounds like you got Amara Karn, Amaricol. Did you just call me gay? Anyways, Jess says, "Hey, there's an idea. Dress as a COVIDiot." I'm already an idiot, and I do have a cold, so I am a COVIDiot, I guess, right? And scare all the messed up normies. Well, out here, no one's scared, so it doesn't really matter. So it's not really. It doesn't really fly out here, Jess. Out here. See, look, this is, again, my costume. Look, I'm telling people what I'm sick of, okay? I'm sick of these bitches. I'm sick of, I'm sick of everybody, all right? So, Omari Cone. You call me Omari Cone? Say Omari Cone. That's what it says, Jess. Omari Cone is, gay. Like a really derogatory term for gay in Spanish. Damn, Jess. Or is all the viruses a maricon? Well, yeah, I guess. Yeah, the viruses. Is it a virus or is it a bacteria? I forget. Is it virus or is it bacteria? Which one is it? Anyways, either way. I was coughing up phlegm and stuff, so I'm guessing it was bacteria, not a virus, but the fuck do I know? So anyways, but yeah, I'm sick with something. It's not the big deal. I've been sick with worse. Everyone's sick, out here, it feels, by the way, I'm glad you brought that up. It's kind of great living out here because this year, you know what I mean? Like, everyone just got sick like they used to. You know what I mean? Like, before the virus, before the COVID stuff, how people used to just get sick, and then, infect each other, and then everybody would get sick, and then, there's a wave of people getting sick, and then that's it. You know what I mean? Like, everybody's immune, and everybody's good. So anyways, that's what's happening this year. So, I got sick, but like, Christians, remember, she teaches at the school, all the kids are sick, there's people sick everywhere, all that bullshit. And that's it, you know what I mean? Like, it's not a big deal, you know what I mean? So, and I'm glad, you know what I mean? Because, now I got sick, and so now I'm going to be immunes, to these bitches, right? Hopefully. And we're good to go. So we good. So yeah, no, Mexico's very different. You know what I mean? Like, again, I've talked about it many times. Especially during the COVID stuff. You know what I mean? Like, they weren't closed out here. They weren't anything. Sure, there were people that were, acting a certain way. Scared or whatever. And whatever it is, everybody has, their right to act however they want. Or believe whatever they want. And that's the thing. In Mexico, you got to do whatever you want. So I was walking around, no mask, no nothing. I was just, crazy, and not following any rules. Nobody gave a crap. Nobody cared. And just like when you see somebody in a fucking NASA spacesuit, nobody cared. That's it. And that's why I love Mexico. You know what I mean? Like, it's just, it was just that. Plus many things. The longer I'm here, the more I love living out here in Mexico. And, as you're seeing in the background there, that's another reason I love Mexico out here. It's like, again, the last time I used to dress up, the last time I was dressed up on a regular basis, I was like a teenager, late teen, older teen, fucking around like everybody else, older teen, early 20s tops, no more than that. And then ever since I've been out here in Mexico, are you kidding me? Again, after COVID, once everything started opening up again, the last 3 years, 4 years, whatever, 3 years, I've been dressing up, so I dressed up as Jason, here, I'll show you again. See? Dressed up as Jason, you see me all the way up there. I dressed up as the Joker. All right, you get to see that. Maybe, oh, there it is, see? You get to see it there, see? Dressed as a Joker. I don't know when did the Joker come out? I think I dressed up as a Joker first and then Jason, or maybe Jason first then the Joker. I don't know. So I did that, and then this year I'm dressed. I'm just sick. I'm just sick all around. My foot is fucked up. I'm sick with the cold. I'm sick of these bitches. I'm just fucking. So that's it. I just why not? Let me just dress as I'm sick. And that's what we went with this year. So hopefully you guys enjoyed that. Look at that peso at 2015. That's crazy, man. That's crazy. Yeah, Gizmo barking out there. Let me go check on Gizmo 1 second. Hold on a second. Here, you guys can watch that. I'm gonna go check on Gizmo.
Platicar de algo que por allá le quedó alguna duda de lo paranormal que estuvo explicando, puede acercarse, platicar con él, preguntarle, repito, alguna duda que allá haya quedado en el aire y que no salió en su momento. Bueno, salió la duda. Visitando estos escenarios, estos altares que tenemos acá a lo largo del recorrido, que todavía vemos público en todo lo que es el parque de la Ermita. Sedes, vamos a cerrar con broche de oro.
I'm back. I'm back. All right. So yeah, so as you guys can see there from the festivities, that's it. That's what we're gonna be doing today. So it's gonna be a nice long walk. So yeah, gonna be a lot of fun. So every city has their version of this. It's like a parade, basically. And again, they have some events, that are basically local. Local celebration happens. Mostly around the cemetery, and then it just spills out to the streets as you're seeing there. And that's about it. It's a lot of fun. Once you're here in Mexico, if you're coming to visit, it'd be, it's an amazing time to visit during the Day of the Dead celebrations. Highly recommend it. But if you're living here, you definitely can't miss it. You can't miss it at all. But yeah, the Day of the Dead celebrations, as I was saying, depends on, your, how do I say this? Like, depends on many factors. Depends on how you're going to celebrate it. So like, if you live in the area in which it is celebrated in, so we got friends that live in that particular area. So it's cool, that, as you're walking through, well, they got like a bathroom that you can use, or you can hang out there. One year we hung out at their house, and then, we had the party, like kind of like a Halloween Day of the Dead party at the house. And then, when the events started kicking off, we just went outside, and it was right there, and we had fun, we were having fun, outside with everybody, it was outside the front door, so that was really, really cool. So I don't know, for me, I love it, and so this is just one of the events. There's so many events, the Day of the Dead is just one of the things that they do out here. They do so many things out here, again, for many holidays all around the year. And like I said, this year they decided to do this on the 31st, which is amazing. So Thursday the 31st, and then tomorrow is the 1st, the 2nd, and then the weekend the 3rd. So basically, just have a long weekend of partying that starts. For me, it already started. We're out here partying. Woohoo! Drinking our coffee at 1 o'clock in the afternoon, my time. Chasing it with those painkillers. But yeah, we're having our fun, enjoying our time out here. Really appreciate it. Hope you guys are gonna enjoy your Halloween as well. So, by the way, I asked you guys a question and I got no answers, which is sad. So I go, what is your Halloweeny costume this year? So do any of you guys dress up for Halloween anymore over there? So again, another reason why I love it out here. It's like, it's almost like you feel left out for not, dressing up. It's like, so we know we're going to that event. Everything you're looking at in the background, we're going to that tonight. So we know we're going. So we got to dress up somehow, meaning you got to put some clothes on to go. So it's like, well, why not just put a costume on? This is the perfect time, to go dressed up and really have fun, really interact, really enjoy the festivities. Instead of just dressing up like Joe Schmo, just, dressing up like you normally do. Why do you just go on ahead and, get a little costume ready? So, and like I said, it didn't cost us anything really, like $6, so each, for our costumes, we got costumes. So, yeah. Very excited, very happy. Can't wait to, have some fun tonight and get some yummy, delicious food, homemade food, at the festivities. And I think that's it, guys. I think we're going to wrap this bad boy up. Because, again, I got to try and rest my voice. And I got the other live stream. We're going to be talking about some spooky stories, or at least some stories from Halloween or whatever I can think of over there. And, hope you guys enjoy it. So, hope you guys enjoyed today's, Halloween live stream. I know it's not necessarily the topics you guys enjoy. I know, when I have my controversial topics, I got like a gazillion of you guys in here. But, I know you guys are out there having your celebrations as well, or getting ready for your celebrations. So, well, I mean, no one's dressing up. I got no answers on what you're dressing up as. So I don't know. Well, I guess the ones that are dressing up are not here. The ones that are celebrating it are not here. Everyone that's here with me, or well, I guess none of you guys are celebrating it for whatever reason. So, I mean, again, I'm sick. Literally, look, I'm sick. I'm all fucked up, and I'm still celebrating it. So, hopefully, you guys can at least give some candy to some kids or something. Oceanside says that you're sick too. You got a bum hip, black bacterial infection of the lungs. Oh my god, sounds terrible. Double vision, spooky inside my head. But you enjoy it for me. Oh my god, Oceanside. Oh my god, sorry about that. Well, that sucks. Damn. Yeah, I'll send you my costume when I'm done. Okay, you can wear this. Hopefully, it'll make you feel better. Sorry about that. Oceanside. Hopefully you get to feel better soon. But anyways, guys, with that said, Dr. Peach is dressing up as Doctor Who. Wahoo fan. It says beautiful settings, church in the background, really nice displays, attractive and respectable to honor the deceased. And so I love that too. I love the fact that you get to honor and remember, your loved ones, your past loved ones, and I don't know. I think it's a beautiful thing. So everybody out here it's a happy, happy celebration all the time, and I really enjoy it. I enjoy all the celebrations out here, and I love the fact that they celebrate, the Day of the Dead. That they celebrate the dead, even when they die. Obviously, when somebody dies out here, they mourn their death and all that stuff. I mean, you've seen, how, Latina Mexican women can be, when somebody dies, when a mom dies, and they're crying and throwing themselves in the casket and going, super hardcore, dramatic, and again, obviously, it's horrible situation. But the point I'm making is that even with that, when this time of the year comes around, they celebrate that death. They try to remember that person in the best way possible and celebrate, and it's a happy time and it's a good time, and then keep remembering that person in the best way possible, in the best light possible. So that to me is great. You honor your ancestors, you honor your family, your past, your everybody. So it's great. For me, I love it. I think it's wonderful and amazing. And Like, really, I always look forward to celebrating it. And especially, like I said, out here, where it's you can dress up. And since I'm already, as an American, a Cuban American from the U.S., I'm already used to celebrating Halloween. And I haven't celebrated Halloween in many years, but out here, it's like, well, everybody is celebrating, Day of the Dead, Halloween, some form, shape, or another. So, well, why not dress up? Why not, have fun and enjoy? And again, I could simply just go, with my regular clothes, but isn't it a lot more fun to dress up and have some fun and enjoy, like really enjoy, the festivities, and really have fun and really assimilate? And again, that's part of the assimilation, part of the whole, all that stuff I'm always talking about. So guys, all right, I think I'm going to wrap this up. I think we've had a fun enough time. Again, please, if you guys enjoyed today's live stream, and you guys want to have fun with me and enjoy, the rest of the afternoon with me, go join me over there on my other channel. I put the link in the description, in the chat, all that good stuff. We're going to go live over there and, finish off the live streams and the Halloween celebration, talking about mischievous Halloween experiences and all that good stuff. And then that's it. I'm going to wrap it up because we got more mischief and we got more things to do later tonight. So, all right, with that being said, all right, guys, you already know the deal. All right, look at this. So anyways, like I said, so this is my costume, but I'm actually sick, okay? I'm not only sick of these bitches, I got a cold and my foot is messed up. So I'm literally all over the place. So anyways, with that being said, you already know the deal, guys. If you like this kind of content, don't forget to please like, please subscribe, please share, please hit the bell icon, but more importantly than anything else, please stay awesome. Thanks again for watching, and I hope to see you guys over there. And if not, I'll see you guys next month. All right, and I'll see you guys, see you guys next Thursday. All right, because next Thursday is November, and that's it. So, all right, love you guys, and I'll see you guys later, Gators. Bye. All right, I'll leave you guys with these guys. All right, this is the local Day of the Dead Hanal Pixán celebration. Again, each region celebrates it differently. This is what they do here. All right, later, guys.